all around lights on. Actually, no. This is Diablo 3. On my season character, I'm gonna do a Season 2 Romp for as long as I can. And I'm sorry that no videos came out for a long while. My dad got really sick, and he passed away last night at 12 o'clock, a little bit past 12 Central Time. So I'm sorry, I had to mourn. I still am. I had to worry about his passing. And,
not ready yet.
You know, make my presence on the gaming community known. So I'm sorry, but my dad was higher priority. I know I haven't been checking my comments channel section very much because I'm waiting until I get higher views and stuff so I can respond to you people. I know.
No way.
As I keep doing this, I'll get better and better talking. Maiden of Flame. She's a fire starter.
Need more time.
Get out of my way. So there's that drama in life. Also talked about Diablo 3. I was reading some comments way back when the new patch-ish that came out, expanding rifts and such. I saw a comment that was similar thought as mine. Why not make Diablo 3 into an open world? Like expand it instead of, oh, you go here and go whatever. I thought to myself, you know, that might actually be something Diablo 3 needs. But I don't see that going in an expansion because that would just change the whole game. So the only way I could possibly see that is if they, you know, turned it into they did a new game. I'm not opposed to it. Personally, I think Diablo 3 needs more things to do. I think it needs a little bit more to, you know, give it justice.
No way.
Not only that, I think it could at least try and innovate and find a way to add what else an action RPG can do. I mean, there's more and more open world type stuff. And I know some you people are getting sick of it, but you have to admit the open world stuff is pretty intense and cool. I mean, let's look at Skyrim. That pretty much, at least to my knowledge, that sets the bar. I'm not saying Skyrim is like the best thing since Jesus Christ hit the floor. No. What I'm saying is, Skyrim had really great concepts to work on. And fantasy RPGs. It had an open world. You could explore, do whatever you want. That was something that was quite good. And D3 is more of a repetitive killing a bunch of shit and all that kind of stuff. So I was thinking, you know, an open world where you can go from New Tristram, you know, actually make it a little bit bigger. And, you know, Old Tristram, you know, go to Westmarch and stuff, those other places, and make it much bigger. Heck, you can actually make the, you know, hardest areas heaven and hell. Add some more variety to it. You know, actually add a lot more enemies and demons and stuff. I mean, I could go on and on day to day about this. Seriously. This eternally 20-minded person can just go on and on about this potential it has. I'm not sure it's something that Blizzard wants. Like I said, sometimes what someone wants doesn't mean it. Someone wants doesn't mean it's right. But I want it because I think it would really make the game more fun, and you know, more people would want to play it. I mean, to be honest, I kind of feel like Diablo 3 in terms of being projected a little. Now, don't get me wrong. I think.
No way.
I think personally, all of their IPs are in need of some, you know, opening up. Diablo 3 really did pretty good, in my opinion, at first. Although I did think it was a flawed experience at the start. When it first came out a few years ago. I'm not even saying, like, you know, do this yearly thing. No, I'm saying create an open world Diablo 3 like Romp. I'm not saying an MMO. An open world is not an MMO. I mean, MMO just has an open world, you know, already, because open world is part of an MMO, so it has to have it. But an open world, single co-op-ish kind of game, I personally think that's cool. And I think D3 could benefit from that extremely well. And there's not that many great ARPGs these days. And you know, the world deserves them. The world definitely deserves them. You know what I mean? I really feel that it could benefit very well from it. Now I'm sure you're asking about what stuff could be added. Well, that is a difficult question. I don't know specifically. It's kind of like I want something, but I don't know specifically how to get it. We're gonna fight Urziel in a minute, so let's hold the open world discussion later.
My master has begun his work on the stone. Nothing that you do matters.
You've fallen, Urziel, and I will stop you.
Soon demon spawn like you will be gone forever.
You will kill no more of my people. I swear it.
Indeed, he won't. I didn't do all the campaign on this season. If I'm doing that, then I'm just performing the convention. Anyway. When it comes to Urziel, I kind of expected a very deathish-like element, kind of like Malthael. But they didn't, so it's just fighting. This doesn't seem that nice, and the music's nice too. It's just
Impossible.
how the fight plays out is. Oh shit!
The
Ow.
demon spawn shall perish in flames.
You know, your demon spawn and then your fire. That just feels so ironic. Come on! Elrond Lightsong will beat you! Can't stand it? You are the harbinger of death. I am the harbinger of the heavens. Of creation. Your kind has been taking all of humanity.
I must wait longer.
You will stop. You're not demon blood. We are human. Human blood. You may see this for fun reasons. But
Need more time.
I will do what it takes to stop you, and I'm dead. You see, you saw me fail. Hardcore. And there goes
More
the
fury.
I'm gonna
I need
repair
to
real
go
quick.
back.
Temptation to Alt-Tab is rising. And random update. Father, I don't know when the service is, but when it is, yeah, it's mostly irrelevant. So,
Everything you require, right here.
I apologize if this is a down and a dumps kind of thing for you guys, but don't worry too much. Some people do know, and yeah. And don't worry, I'll be alright. Like I tell my mom, we're in this together.
We have to do
We always have been.
Tyrion's probably leading those bastards right to us.
Just because Tyrion's an angel.
So that is how I personally feel. Now let's go fight Urziel again, and not get our ass kicked. And I'm actually on expert difficulty because that's the last difficult. No, actually, master was the difficulty I left on my main character.
My master has begun his work on the stone.
Okay, we don't care. We heard you the first time.
Soon demons spawn like you will be gone forever.
You will kill no more of my people. I swear it.
And you know what? Aren't you no better than demons trying to kill all of mankind? Because of the apparent chaos and pain that we bring. But here's the thing, we're flawed creatures. And you may not like that, Urziel, or even your master. But that is just how things are.
The demon spawn shall perish in flames.
No, you will perish in your own flames. And I will not die and show the YouTube gaming community how bad I am. I wish I could take those to fight with so I can actually, you know, have a tiny bit more fun. For him to move around because way half health. I also find it funny the amount of damage numbers you see on the screen doing so much higher. As for WoW, it's like, holy shit, it's a lot.
No way.
See, I'm doing 200k, but stuff, some of the damage that could possibly do with WoW. Now the end part with the ringing. That part is busy. Now it's back to you. I ramble a lot. I wish I had more variety of games to play. And I don't play retro-ish games. I was able to play them on the PC with no hassle. Actually, it's good for... You know, it was optimized for PC, you know, like Mario World and all that old stuff. I definitely make a Let's Play. But I'm not going to do it. It's Nintendo.
I can't.
Urziel, I am the harbinger of light. You used to be a harbinger of the heavens. Now you're just... You're just full of death now.
Impossible.
No more. No more. Urziel, fire into boots. Come on, Irena. I need you. Malthael. What are you doing?
Nephilim, I will bring an end to conflict. In death there is peace.
Damn you.
No. In death there is peace. No. Not necessarily, Malthael. Sometimes death brings more pain.
I need to go back.
I know this. Because I just explained why, like, several minutes ago. But you've forgotten that. Emily, what's up?
You killed the angel who was responsible for this horror.
Yes, I have.
Yes, but his master is the true evil. He still lives, but I mean to fix that. I will make sure this never happens again.
I believe you.
Thank you. Miriam, what else?
You have had an interesting life.
Oh, I could tell you stories. We were frequently set upon by bandits.
Great, bandits.
It became quite tiresome, really. One time, I had had enough. I know this is hard to believe, but when I was younger, I was even more vivacious than I am now.
Oh,
So I seduced their leader, convinced him to free us
Okay.
by giving him details on how he could rob a local magistrate. He'd
yikes.
heard the Vetchin could predict the future, so he believed me. They were caught and hung 3 days later.
Yeesh.
I must have forgotten to tell him that part of my vision.
Yeah, you crazy bitch. You crazy, crazy bitch. Sorry for the language. No, this is better. 3008, 07. See, sometimes I can't tell. Yeah, this is much better. Much better. My toughness is better. I am beginning to be a bit more of a stat whore these days. Like, I'm beginning to come into my own as someone who understands the world
Finest
around
eyes
me a
in
bit
Westwatch,
more, and I'm
right here.
rambling. I should stop doing that to you guys. But this ain't over. This isn't over, Malthael. You hear me? Okay, let's go talk to Tyrael. Tyrael, my favorite angel, even though he has a black face. Tyrael.
Urzael is dead. His reapers should be easy prey now.
You have saved Westmarch, my friend.
I know.
But we still do not know why Malthael wants the stone, and he grows stronger by the moment. We are running out of time.
That strange woman you brought here believes she can help. She insisted on speaking with you immediately.
She always does. What do you want? In a way, you are right. All evil will be destroyed, including you, Tyrael. What's wrong?
Urzael is slain. Westmarch is saved. And yet these thoughts weigh constantly upon me.
There will be trials ahead, but we must enjoy victory when it comes.
Wise words, my friend. Angels are cursed with a wider perspective of events. To live in the moment is a part of mortal existence I must learn to embrace.
Yes, you must. You have to understand that. But personally, I prefer you as an angel who had a connection to humans. Perhaps one day you'll become an angel fully once more. Personally, I think he should, eventually become an angel at the end, whenever that is. But, I do think it's nice that he gets to learn what it means to be mortal and understands how we act, how we think. I'll get that for Irena here. I love Irena. She's cute and I like her outfit. I just think she's sweet. A little eccentric, but I like her. She's cute. Here.
Perfect.
See, look at her teeth. She's weaker than me, but, she's still tough. Excuse me, okay. Alright, Miriam. How do we find Malthael?
Cheldo, I know how to find Malthael, but you will not like what I have to tell you.
What do you mean?
Tell me.
There is only one person who knows how to find Malthael. She waits for you in the Blood Marsh, and you know her well. Adria.
Adria.
So now, in the season Romp, I have to go after her and bring her to justice. Adria, spoiler alert, spoiler alert,
You're
spoiler
not going
alert.
anywhere without me.
Why?
Someone has to make sure you don't kill Adria before you find out where Malthael is.
You can come if you want, but Adria will still pay for her betrayal.
Damn right she will. Don't flag me for this, Liz. I
We
skipped
hid
it
the
because I
Black
had
Soulstone
to.
in the deepest part of the Nephilim ruins near here. We thought it would be safe, but Malthael found it all the same.
I consider myself an expert on all matters concerning boggits. The boggit itself is a small, odd creature given to foraging and burrowing. Under normal circumstances, it fears humans, but it can be incited to great violence when under the influence of magical objects. Rings in particular seem to excite them.
Just had to do that. Yeah, Adria screwed up her own daughter because to bring Diablo back, which was
I
very
know what
shitty,
Adria
very
did to
shitty,
Leah.
shitty.
I want her to pay just as much as you.
Clever,
We have to get the
but
information
shitty.
first.
Lorath, you make much sense. And to be honest, I don't quite blame your main character anyway, because killed Adria and wants revenge. You know, it's valid. That, and we all do stuff we may regret when we're angry. I know I do that.
I won't do that.
Yep, this 20, eternally 20-minded person knows this more than anyone. Trust me, we do things we correct. This way, eh?
This is the entrance to the tomb, but someone's collapsed.
Adria.
Adria.
It looks like we'll have to find another way into the ruins. What was that?
Something is coming.
Nope. Boggins.
No
They're
way.
everywhere. But they won't stand against me. Come on now. Ooh. Got some fighting you. Like using...
I can't.
This was just one entrance to the city. There are guide stones littered across the blood marsh that will lead us to the main one. The guide stones are useless to most, but will reveal the correct path to a Nephilim such as yourself.
You
know-
cannot run, Adria.
Remember to get the information we need before you...
I know.
Well, that's not very reassuring.
Impossible.
I like the name Lorath. I actually wrote that name down just so I can remember it, so I don't forget the important character names that
I won't do that.
But we all.
No way. The ancients smile on me. Impossible.
Getting a lot of stuff that I can't use because it's all level 60.
Still recharging.
Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I also forgot, there is an RPG game out there, but it was made by EA, Kingdoms of Amalur.
I won't do that.
The game's good, but the character design, ugh. Like every guy has a square chin. Reminds me of Batman the Animated Series, where Batman always had that square chin. Or box chin.
I can't.
It was odd.
I remember reading about the ruins before my slumber, but the city that once stood here was lost.
But yeah, Kingdom of Amalur was great. It did have an open world. I actually have not even beaten the bloody game yet. What I like about it is, like, you know, you can kind of do what you want.
I won't do that.
You can be very hybrid-ish. You can mix it up. There's no talent trees specifically.
This is one of the guide stones, but nothing happens when I approach it.
Let me try.
Let's see what happens.
There are 4 entrances to the Nephilim city, each one etched with a sigil. Only the correct one marks the true entrance to the tomb, however. When you activate these stones, one of the wrong sigils disappears.
Then all we need to
Nephilim
do is
city?
eliminate 2 of the remaining sigils.
So there was a city full of Nephilim back in the day? Just doesn't sound good at all. Anyway, what's nice is you could actually, in Kingdoms of Amalur, you can go into whatever you wanted, be a rogue kind of person, use daggers or whatnot. You could do that. You could be a two-handed person, a warrior, be a mage. You can mix it up. Like me, I'm like the warrior.
No way.
Melee user uses swords and uses magic and uses power. That's kind of me. Although if I had it my way, he would be a paladin-ish character with using holy, divine energy or magic to fight. That would be almost certainly perfect for me. Now you're asking, why don't I play Crusader? Well, because the abilities aren't actually that cool. So I prefer a barbarian. That and, like, mostly the optimal build, the best way to play barbarian is, I mean, freaking Crusader.
Impossible.
Uses one-handed weapon level or two-handed and a shield, which, I'm sorry, I don't like using shields. My character just wouldn't use one. So, yeah, I was mildly disappointed when it happens.
I won't
when
do that.
The Crusader came. I like the idea of it, concept, but I wasn't happy when, I thought, you know, hey, maybe I could try the two-handed build.
No way.
That might not necessarily be supported. I got bored quickly, though, sadly. Shit everywhere. I acquired 2 videos.
Not ready yet.
I don't really know how many videos you guys are. Whoa. So, yeah, that's my rant about Crusader. I hope they do something about it. I do like my wizard, though. It's just I have a melee weapon fetish, so I can't quite get into it as much. Demon Hunter. I like it.
Need more time.
Then again, I prefer the voice avatar. Fortunately, character customization, once again, Blizzard isn't the best. Hell, even in WoW's character customization, I mean, it's definitely decent, but it could be much better. Although it seems like more recent MMOs do better. Not all, though. My character usually has long hair that I want in real life, but I don't think I can have real hair in real life anymore. I just don't think my hair is enough to do it. There's the way to, you know, biological way to enhance it. Where is it north? But how? I reached level 60 with, you know, several 2 warriors. Passive skill unlocked, Boon of Volcathos. All these little mini pools of acid, or whatever they're called. I don't know. Freaking hell is everywhere.
I will not be denied.
So any warriors, you guys use Earthquake? I don't really know if you guys do.
I can't.
I mean, on my regular character, I use a different thing, but I don't different skill. I think I use Wrath of the Berserker.
Impossible.
I also know I have mentioned in the past that I'd like more skills to be used available to me. When I said that, I also realized that you really shouldn't be using, you know, say an earth, like, let's look. Or keep fighting. Keep fighting. Ultimate Destiny. Earthquake, Call the Ancients, Wrath of Berserker. See what I mean? Let's... So... Molten Fury, so basically the weapon will now do 51k weapon damage, and then it'll use fire. Fire damage! My best friend loves fire. For some bloody reason. When she plays mage's characters. I don't know why. She just does.
I bring the prophet's wrath!
She just does. Nothing I can do about it, honestly. You know, that's fine with me. I think on my main, the character's weapon has like a lightning flash. See, look at that weapon. It's burning you up, son.
No way.
Revel in your victory, my friend.
I always do. Like I said, I'm really getting into D3. I don't know why. Sometimes like I have like okay, I'm bored. Don't care for this. And later I'm like, yeah, D3, awesomes. But there are times where it's like it just gets like I can't do
Need more time.
So then I go away. Come back, or like I think about D3 and then it's like, yeah, cool, awesome. So sometimes D3 can be fun. Other times it's like really like, it just needs something else to make it much better. I didn't go much in detail about what open world Diablo could do, but maybe I'll think of more. Now, if you guys have any ideas what Diablo should be, or even if Blizzard should do it, or you just don't want Blizzard to do it at all, just add more stuff and just keep the same feel. Know what I mean? So leave your comments, please. Be nice and constructive.
The first time I saw a witch, she burned. Father took me to the town square to see it. Look, he said, that is the face of evil. But she looked like any other woman, and burned like anything else. Then the flames engulfed her. Her eyes found mine, and she laughed.
It seems maybe Adria kind of had an inclination to be a witch. Who knows? We're gonna enter here, and this is where I'm gonna stop the video for now. So I'll see you guys next time on Diablo 3 Season 2-ish Romp. The season might be ending close soon because it's March already. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!